Josh Ritter joins me now. Josh, they had a set time that they could hold him. That time expired, so they had to release him. What now?
Now I hope they continue to investigate. I mean, here's the problem. You've got a alleged crime scene that is the ocean. And so you're going to have the inherent difficulties of just dealing with the lack of evidence that you're going to be able to collect. In addition to that, you don't have a recovered body, so that makes it extremely difficult to try to prove any kind of case. And then you're also dealing with the built-in defense here, which is that people do oftentimes go overboard, unfortunately, and it is an accident. It is not criminal. And so with all of that working against them, I think it was just very difficult for them to put together a case, if there is a case here, with the amount of time that they had, so they had to release him. But they continue to investigate, and if something comes up or if they're able to recover her body and recover evidence from that, they can certainly bring charges again.
Yeah, I think the best way of thinking about this is the first quarter clock ran out. That doesn't mean the game is over. Here's Brian Hooker on a call to a friend describing what happened. Listen.
It was a cascade of failures, and it's something I'm never going to forgive myself. We stayed too long, we left too dark, all kinds of dinghy came over with her because it wasn't clipped to anything or anybody. The wind blew us apart so fast that I think she tried to swim back to the sailboat. To her, I lost an oar, and I threw the anchor out and anchored the dinghy, and I yelled. I couldn't see her anymore. Can't really explain it. You know, I just know that I hate this boat.
Josh, is that a plausible explanation from someone like Brian Hooker, who reportedly has many, many years of experience on the open water?
He really is a nightmare for any defense attorney because the amount of statements that he has made about this, and even in that statement right there, it doesn't sound all that plausible. If they are really experienced boaters, what are they doing out at night after sun has gone down in rough waters, according to his own description, where she is the only one with a key that can operate the boat? I mean, you start to add all of this up and it becomes incredibly suspicious, but that's the problem. It only rises to the level of suspicion and not to enough evidence for them to actually bring charges. But certainly those statements, if they're able to either corroborate or find conflicting evidence to those statements might come back to haunt him.
Just quickly, what does your gut tell you? Do you think he's eventually going to be charged?
I think unless they find her, I think that the chances of that happening are very slim.
Oh, wow. Okay, interesting. All right.